Hi there, my chess friends. I hope you guys doing well. Now I thought about talking to you guys about a concept called Zugzwang. It's coming from the German compulsion to move. So unfortunately, or fortunately, depends how you want to look at it, in chess you can't say pass. You can't just skip when it's your turn to move. And it happens every now and then that a player would rather not move at all than to play, because there are some positions in which actually whatever you play, it's going to get worse than it currently is, or instead of maintaining the balance, you're actually losing the game because you have to play, and whatever you do, it's going to get very, very, very bad. Zugzwang, compulsion to move. You can't say pass, you've got to move, and when you do, oh boy, whatever you do, it's bad. Well, it doesn't happen very often. We're going to look at these exercises because actually you might be able to put your opponent in Zugzwang. You never know. So let's just look at this position here. It is black's turn to play. And probably you've noticed you do have some liberty. You've got this guy here available to move. And that matters absolutely. Okay, because now you are able to put your opponent in Zugzwang. You're going to play a very nice, elegant move, g7 to g6. And that means whatever white plays is going to lose. Whatever pawn decides to go forwards, either this guy and this guy, can be taken straight away. Disaster. And if the king moves away, let's say to e3 or goes on the second rank or something, this guy is going to be completely vulnerable, and you just take it. Gain access, threatening this guy, threatening this guy. That's how you actually win. So in this position, you've just placed white in Zugzwang. Whatever they play, they're going to be dropping now pawns. Look at this. Desperado is desperation. You just took, and now you're going to march yourself, get a queen. Even if the king tries to stop, they won't be able to defend then the c4 pawn. So there's nothing good for your opponent in the previous position. Now here, not too many weaknesses for black, but now if white plays the right stuff, you will be able to put black in Zugzwang again. And how can you do that, guys? Give it a couple of seconds. Probably you can come up with a brilliant idea. King over to f5. Okay, if the bishop moves, you just capture this pawn. If the rook comes, I don't know where, somewhere down the h file, you're going to be gaining entry with your king. And actually, that only spells disaster for black. So there is no good move if they are to play something. Black king can move, rook can move, and if this guy moves, pawns are going to be captured. Bang. Now mentioning this guy is very much takeable. You're creating a pass. So this is it. White is just simply winning here. Next one, guys. This one. We got another idea. So we do talk about the Zugzwang, but also we can talk about the opposition. If you win the opposition, you practically put the other king in Zugzwang. Okay, so you win opposition, you're going to place your king in front of your opponent's king with the square gap in between the kings. The opponent's king has to move and you gain access, left or right. You're getting to attacking. So you're going to play something like king c4, very important. And now they'll have to make way for you. And when they do that, thank very much. You're getting space, you're getting entry, going nicely for the pawn on a5, which cannot be defended. Can't be defended. They got to move. And when they move, you're going to get closer. And then they can't come back in time because you will be taking that guy. And you've just created the passer. And it is simply winning for white at this stage, ladies and gents. Let's go for another exercise here. Just give it a couple of seconds, guys, and think about what do you reckon is the best, the wisest thing for white to play. Just place your opponent in Zugzwang. Okay? How do you do that? Give it a couple of seconds, perhaps. You probably noticed if the black king moves further away from the pawn, you're just simply going to get it. So now you just need to make sure that the black pawns cannot move, and that's a very nice idea. You're just going to play a5, and suddenly you're fixing a major weakness. If this guy advances, oh no, you're going to take that guy, and then you're going to get yourself a brand new queen. This is it. Game simply over. And if the king runs away, exactly as we've explained, you're going to take on f4, and there's no chance for black to survive here in this position. Placing your opponent in Zugzwang, it's definitely fantastic strategy here, and in all its practicality. Let's have a look at this position here. Now it is your turn. You're having the white pieces here, and you can place your opponent in Zugzwang again. So just look at a position. Whatever they play, I mean not whatever they play, but you can force them to move the king left or right. Thus you're going to be gaining access to the left or right of the board, either this guy or this one. And again, a move like a5 forces the black king to play either left or right, and whatever happens, you just go for the other pawns. So in our case here, you're just going to go for the g6 black pawn, and that's it. You've got a passer. Queen is all yours. Okay, shall we try another one perhaps, guys? This one here. You are going to move forward on d4, because even if they desperately try to defend, it's just too late for them. You're going to just go around and around and around, and simply you're going to be gaining access to the h3 pawn. So let's see if I'm correct. I know I just drew a little purplish snake here, but it's totally understandable because that's what I saw in my mind. We got the opposition here, and we are going to maintain the opposition here, and going forwards and forwards. And now again, this and this, and then this, then this, and then this, and then this, and they can't defend h3. Okay, let's go for okay, let's just continue this one, but probably this is actually more than obvious. Now I thought the exercise had finished, but hey, not a problem. Let's have a look at probably the last one here. Now, what do we want to do? First thing first, let's just identify a weakness for white. And the weakness is, my friends, g4. Okay, you are going to place white in Zugzwang again. Now, they need the knight and the king continuously to provide double defense for that pawn on g4. All you need to do is just go a little bit encircling the target. And unfortunately for white, they will have to play something, and whatever is that they play, you will strike on g4, taking that pawn, and things are going to go south for white. You're going to win here. Okay, shall we try one more time? Okay, one more time, guys, here. Now, notice how difficult for black is in the current position here, guys, because bishop is pinned, this guy is stuck, this guy is stuck. King is actually bound to keep the bishop alive, and white enjoys a lot of space. And now if you just play the right move, will be forcing again your opponent to play a move, and whatever they do, it's a disaster, so to speak. You're going to play something like king to d5, and you simply took the c6 away from the rook. The black rook can't move anywhere. Wherever they go, they're going to be captured. And actually, this is very, very clearly a super Zugzwang here. There is absolutely nothing for black to play to survive the current position. Nothing. King can't move because bishop is taken. Rook can't move because whatever they move, they're going to be captured. And Zugzwang. And if they push the f, thank you very much, I'm going to take that rook anyway. So game over at this stage. Your opponent should resign. So guys, I hope it's clear now, the compulsion to move from the German Zugzwang. And if you can, do this to your opponents. If you manage to remember these ideas and to put them in practice, that would be great. Thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch so we can engage live when I'm streaming, perhaps playing friendlies, doing puzzles, doing arena with other friends from our club on chess.com, which is wherever I may roam. If you remember the Metallica song, that's where it's coming from. So thanks a lot. Thanks a bunch, guys, and see you very soon.